mitä?
Jos tätä ei nyt heti ota sitä.
Niin tietenkin.
Kato, siis siinähän on jäätä, niin sehän voi mennä siis oikein kunnolla loiskottaa. Tää on niin noloa. Omalla kotipihalla voi tänne olla.
Soita hinausauto. Kato puhelinluettelosta. Tai sit voit niin, että kantaa kysyä, ettei sulta teurista tai sellaista. Tai siis ei teurilla mitään traktoria ole edes. Sillä että
Silloin maa.
soita sinne.
Mut kato niinku nyt, kato tuolla noin tuolla on noi puut tuolla, ne voi rikkoa tätä autoa.
Aivan on.
Vedetään.
Joo, Pekka tässä terve. Mä soitin sille Välimäelle ja kysyin sen asian. Niin mä lyhyesti voisin selittää, miten se on. Et siitä siis sen betonin läpi porataan siihen hiekkaan ja sitten sitä pitää 30 litraa ottaa pois sitä hiekkaa sieltä ja sen tilalle panna karkeata sepeliä. Ja sitten sit siihen niin kuin isketään viemäriputki, joku 8-10 sentin ja sitten silikonilla umpeen se betoni ja sitten se niin kuin viedään vesikaton yläpuolelle. Niin mä just mietin näitä vaiheita, että mehän voidaan, niin kuin, että jos sä poraat sen reijän, niin me voidaan sitten kaivaa ja vaihtaa se sepeli siihen ja sitten taas jos sä laittaisit sen putken, että ne kaksi asiaa, jos sä teet, niin no sit se sanoo kyllä, että ei sillä niin väliä, että missä kohtaa se on. Että mutta ehkä se kannattaa silloin, kun se porataan, niin sit sen jälkeen, kun on porattu, niin sitten mittaa sen ikään kuin ne putket. Että jos se keskiviikkona ehdit tulla, niin
Yeah, there's the museum in Singapore that she also works with. It's a museum that has been very generous to Lucy, as a ex-Singaporean, and to me as a Malaysian American. Yeah, they've been very good, and so they're rebuilding one of my works and they're buying other things, buying documentation. Yeah. So I'm trying to sell my whole archive to them.
Okay.
So I've made them an offer of the whole archive. Not exclusive, but that they would have the first edition. And so I'm waiting to hear from them on that, because that would be great. That would then give me a buffer, a financial buffer, and I then work more on it, build it more and do other things. Everything happens very slowly there. And the museum takes months and months and months to make up its mind about that. So I have to keep reminding them that I have cancer and
oh, that's good.
I have this crocodile who goes along behind me, and it has an alarm clock in it, and it goes tick tock as the crocodile moves. next to me wherever I go. So I have to remind them that I have this crocodile with a clock that's ticking. Yes.
And they don't see the crocodile or what?
They don't see the crocodile. Yeah.
Oh, they are blind. Yeah.
I'm true to the other artists.
Yes.
And I've documented their work, and that's my gift. After I die, it'll be like and their work is documented from this period, and that's kind of quite historically important. But, it's like, how boring. Okay.
You're an art historian,
like,
kind
now,
of.
Now what?
Yes.
Yeah. Now I want to, fuck it all up. I want to make people angry again. I feel like I'm being too nice.
Yes.
And too constructive, and my performances have always had this touch of evil in them.
Yeah.
And I want that touch of evil, in the documentation too.
Yeah.
It's like, there's pleasure in that. There's pleasure in the anger, pleasure in the disturbance, and all of that.
Yeah.
And it's just playful,
Yeah.
And yeah.
Have you any hint that Have you any hint that how to play, or do you have a time, but you don't have the energy?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I have this idea. I mean, I've shot demonstrations, and I would, I have this idea of many monitors, so breaking one up into many screens, so that there are all these kind of points of view. It looks like there are all these different points of view happening simultaneously. Things like that, which is kind of just a structural play with the material.
Yeah.
In exhibition, but yeah, beyond that, no. But I'm working on a tape now for the museum in Singapore, which is my work. It's called The Language Lesson. It's my inability to learn Malay. The actual tape that the museum wants and they want to display it goes from one monitor to another one as a kind of language lesson, from a Malay woman to me and back, and like that, back to monitor. And but I asked Ramad at one point I didn't know who to make the other monitor. I eventually settled on this woman, but before that, I asked Ramat to be that other monitor, and he started asking very sexual questions,
in Malay.
In Malay and also in English, and so it just blows the whole thing apart. In a quite delightful, wonderful way.
Oh, wow!
I don't know if the museum will want it.
Wow!
I've told them it exists, but what I'm doing is I'm incorporating it into the original one that they do want. So they'll have to then say no if they don't want that. And then we'll have to have, a dialogue. Singapore does have very strict laws about homosexuality.